Let's talk about how insane people are with this stuff, because apparently the only news is COVID news.
Yep.
All right, there's this viral video.
This one was awesome.
Foul-mouthed Delta passenger who was arrested for spitting at and punching 80-year-old man for not wearing a mask while he ate, despite her not wearing one either, is revealed to be a luxury real estate agent and former Raiderette.
So he got spit. She spit in his mouth.
In his mouth.
Yes. All in the name for fighting COVID.
Honestly, I would pay good money to have a Raiderette spit in my mouth.
Hey, family friendly show.
Hey, that was a completely rated PG joke. That was good. That was one of my better ones. Thank you. I'm just gonna leave right now.
So that was a good one. So this lady is in this viral video. She's on the plane, and there's a guy minding his own business, and he's like eating, and she's screaming at him, "Wear your mask!" Why have people gone insane? I think, you know what I think? Misery loves company. This lady sees a guy sitting there not wearing the mask, and she thinks, if I have to wear it, so does he, and she gets mad.
Yep.
And so she goes up and starts screaming at him. And then the FBI arrests her. Now she's going to go to jail. There's another viral video where a guy is stalking a woman in a supermarket, and he actually says, is anyone else pissed that we all have to wear masks and she isn't? That's the mentality of these people. They are like children. They're like, well, if I have to, you have to. It's like, bro, is anyone telling you to? They're not telling her to. Take your mask off. There's clearly no enforcement.
Well, do you think it's that, or you think it's just that people who are really bad at life suddenly have the opportunity to exert power over others? Because the people I see doing this, like, you don't see dudes, and I hate to be a bit like this, I don't want this to sound arrogant, but you don't see dudes who are built like me going up like, put your mask on. No, it's always little pipsqueaks with really bad facial hair. It's really true. So I think it gives betas a chance to feel alpha. Because I don't have the urge, like, I get to bark at high school kids every day and say, get your set. You know, I don't have the urge to and yell at someone without a mask.
I think it's lower than beta.
Yeah.
Well, that's a part of the
Omega.
larger kind of psychological conditioning that happened, because you saw the corporate media repeat, you could be a hero, you could save lives, grandma could have an extra year of life if you do your part, if you wear your mask. And they heard that message over and over again. And they also saw grandma and old people dying in horrible, horrific ways, just broadcast to them 24/7 nonstop by the corporate media. And it's ingrained in their psychology that if someone doesn't wear a mask, they're trying to kill me. And this lady, there's reports of her being drunk, whatever it is, I think was a victim of that larger kind of mind control psychosis. And she truly believed he's hurting someone by not wearing a mask.
I think misery loves company. I think you have people like Bill Maher. He went on his show and he was like, I took one for the team. I got 2 shots. And now they're saying I got to do more. I'm not going to do it. That's Bill Maher breaking out of the mold.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are scared to. So what ends up happening is they get their 3rd shot. I've talked to some people, man, and the reaction is really strange.
Yes.
I was talking to someone recently about restrictions, vaccine mandates in cities. And I didn't say anything political. I was just like, wow, I mean, it's going to be, you know, I was like, things are going to get interesting with these mandates. And they're like, who cares? It's totally fine. It's totally no big deal at all. I've got all of my shots. And I was like, all right, like that was a quick escalation. Like there was an agitation in their voice. And my response was like, yeah, but you know, some places they're now saying like, it's after 9 months in Germany or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll get it. It's fine. And I'm like, all right, slow down, dude. Like what I'm hearing in this is, there are people who are unsure of themselves and they're scared. So they want to feel comfort knowing everyone else is in the same position they are. So when they say, I went and did this because I had to, I don't know if it was the right thing. I'll feel better if everyone else has to do the same thing, but people are refusing. I think what's happening is there are people who don't want, this is the danger of the vaccine mandates, especially. When Bill de Blasio goes on TV and says, we're going to tie your quality of life to the mandate, your paycheck to the mandate. There's going to be a dude, I tell you, man, this is what worries me. They're going to snap. There's going to be a dude who's like, I don't want to do this. I know people who voted Democrat who are posting on Facebook, smack talking me, laughing and gloating. And people I know, then the mandates started hitting for their jobs and they were freaking out. Like, whoa, like what is going on? Do I really have to do this? This is freaking me out. These people are freaking out. When you mandate someone get a medical procedure and get something put in their body and they don't feel good about it, This is going to cause a psychotic break in someone. They are going to have a mental breakdown. They're going to drop to their knees screaming, freaking out because you've backed them into a corner too much. You cannot push people beyond their reasonable boundaries for this long and this far.